DC's All-Star Western, number 1. Let's get into it. Gotham City, the 1880s.
Progress is like the inevitable change from childhood to old age, except that progress does not mean degeneration.
Please, sir, any money you can spare. We are hungry.
For men born to and raised in the Western wilderness, the progress of cities must greatly unnerve them.
Oi, that's a fine animal, mister. Could feed this alley for a week on her. You shouldn't be in Bandit Roots alone.
I ain't alone. I got 2 friends with me. There are no ordinary nights in Gotham. They feel darker, and for strangers, even darker still.
Get back, the lot of you! This is a crime scene!
Officer, my name is Dr. Amadeus Arkham. Detective Lofton summoned me. What happened?
You better see for yourself, Doctor.
She came in alone. I thought it was a bit strange, but as you well know, people keep to themselves on this side of town.
Upstairs, down the hall to the left. Be careful, Holcomb. Chief Cornwall is up there.
Thank you, gentlemen.
We'll never be able to keep this one out of the papers.
That may not be a bad thing. We could use more eyes on the streets.
Good evening, gentlemen.
What is he doing here, Lofton? I asked the doctor to join us.
Doctor? You are perhaps uninformed. We are involved in a campaign to root out corruption and degeneracy in our infant city. We have many enemies seeking to embarrass or discredit this department. Do you understand me?
I'm not entirely sure I do.
Your association with the Gotham Police Department, Doctor, shall not be acknowledged. Decent people have no use for your obscene opinions regarding lunatics or the workings of children's minds.
Fear.
Excuse me?
Metis is Latin for fear, the same message as the others. If it's in the killer's nature to facilitate fear, then he's probably surely found a willing participant in you, Police Chief Cromwell.
I will not be insulted by the likes of you.
I don't believe he meant it as an insult. Did you, Arkham? Certainly not. These killings and these messages are meant to cast a shroud of fear across all of Gotham. The question is, why? Interesting.
Maybe he's afraid you won't catch him.
Who, in God's name, are you?
His name is Jonah Hex, and he is a bounty hunter. Quite a famous one at that.
Well, I've never heard of him. Well, why is he here? This crime scene isn't for public consumption.
I've hired him to help me in the apprehension of the Gotham Butcher.
Oh, absolutely not. Hiring an outsider shows nothing more than ineptitude on the part of our department to protect the citizenry. And what is he wearing? Sir, are you not aware that the state's war ended some time ago?
Might I suggest something?
No, you may not.
In light of your concerns, perhaps it would be mutually beneficial if Mr. Hex and I conducted our own private investigation?
I work alone.
This is preposterous.
If we prove valuable in the apprehension of the suspect, we'll happily step aside, allowing the police to take full credit.
Mr. Lofton, let me be very clear. In doing this, you are gambling with your career. Regardless of the outcome, these men are to have no public association with this case whatsoever.
Agreed.
I don't much care for him.
The chief is a good man. He just...
I ain't talking about the chief. Quit looking at me like a sideshow attraction, Doc. That way, you're gonna keep all your teeth.
All right, sorry. Oh, Mr. Hex, please unhand Dr. Arkham.
You're looking for a strong man. Probably a fella who works good with his hands. All he kills is women.
Yes, she's the 5th. All prostitutes, which makes them impossible to track and, at the same time, accessible for the killer. Is that important?
Well, it ain't good news if you're a whore. Looking at this mess, I'd reckon the killer's got a problem with his pistol.
I don't understand. Because he used a knife? A pistol would probably draw too much attention. I believe Mr. Hex is implying that, metaphorically speaking, the killer suffers from some kind of sexual malady. I'm inclined to agree. But what about the messages?
Let's go find out. 1 hour later.
So, you don't speak often, do you?
Not in surplus.
Might I inquire about the scar on your face?
No. So, what kind of doc are you?
By trade a physician, but my interest lies in the inner workings of the mind. This is why I've been aiding Detective Lofton.
You mean like cutting people's heads open?
No, nothing that ghoulish. Certainly not while they're alive. I find that if you examine the life of a subject who behaves in contrast to moral and societal rules, then you often discover events from their childhoods can be directly linked to...
Never mind, I asked.
You're an abrasive man. I will change the subject. So, do you believe the killer frequents this establishment?
Most like 'em do.
Have you dealt with this kind of killer before?
Worse.
Hex's casual nature regarding the butcher's crimes set alight my already smoldering curiosity about the man. Where are you going? Should I join you?
Sit, drink your yellow drink, and be quiet, Doc.
Oh, Hex.
Evening, Bella. I need a word with you.
Jonah Hex. I didn't figure you'd ever be in Gotham.
Oi, mister. I'm talking to the lady, yeah? Piss off.
Sit back down. It'll only be a minute or two. Then you can have her back.
What you gonna do, you ugly little pipsqueak?
My assessment of Hex's psychology would prove correct.
Hey! What are you doing? Hey! Get him! Get him! He's biting me! My eyes! My eyes!
Instead of friends, a man like Hex would have victims and accomplices who might end up as victims of themselves. I am fascinated and terrified by him.
I wasn't here to kill no one, but if you're itching to be the first.
No!
Whiskey. You're not in a safe profession.
What else is new?
The Gotham Butcher.
Every girl's heard of him.
Knew any of the girls he killed?
In a friend of a friend manner of speaking.
So this is a known man.
Not by name or face.
I ain't here to dance, Bella. Spit it out.
The friend of a friend said a man picked up Charlotte in a big black carriage. Said all she saw was a hand like a claw and a ring on it outstretched to help Charlotte aboard. The next day, we hear she's dead.
What kind of ring?
A big silver ring shaped like a skull.
You tell the police?
You don't know Gotham. It looks all pretty and new on the outside, but it's worse underneath than any town I've ever been in, lawmen included.
Here, stay off your back for a few days while I sort this out.
Give me a little more and I'll leave town for good.
Ain't got it. Make do with that.
Oh, I still hate you, Jonah Hex.
Good. I like it that way.
Oh, that was astounding! You unearthed more valuable information in a few hours than the police force has in weeks! The silver ring shaped like a skull indicates an affiliation with death! To what degree, I'm not yet certain. Where are we going now?
We ain't going nowhere.
I must insist that we remain in fellowship for the duration of this case! You're a stranger here, and I know this city as well as my own face!
Right now, I'm gonna get some sleep. So get lost, Doc.
Mr. Hex! Mr. Hex! Mr. Hex, wake up! Something terrible has happened!
What the hell are you doing here?
There's been another murder. It is the young woman you spoke with last night.
Where is she?
You should get dressed.
Seems the butcher wants to make this personal. Yeah, I can do that.
Jonah Hex did take it personally, and so perhaps my first assessment was not entirely accurate. His propensity for violence carries with it a kind of tainted perversion, as if he serves neither God nor the devil, but rather some unknown inner authority. I believe his inner authority and the moral code derived from it are the only tenuous threads that separate Hex from men like the Gotham Butcher.
I swear to God, I don't know nothing about the Gotham Butcher.
Needless to say, I'm glad to be working with him rather than against him. Our mutual conclusion is that there are at least two parties at work here, one being the Butcher, a man of wealth and intelligence, and the other being his helper, a man of limited mental capacity, but possessing great strength.
The home of Amadeus Arkham, 2 nights later.
Amadeus, where are you? Mother's always worse when there's a storm. I'm here, Mother. This is an important night. Cannot stay here to comfort her. It's only an electrical storm, Mother. I hear scratching on the walls as if there's something trying to get in. Hex and I are to attend a charity event at Mayor Cobblepot's house, and I'm convinced the killer will be there. Mother, you are perfectly safe. Let me bring you some warm milk to help you sleep. Alan Wayne, the Gate brothers, and Cyrus Pickney, some of the most affluent men in Gotham, will be in attendance. No doubt Police Chief Cromwell will be the most displeased to see Jonah Hex and myself, but our appearance may have an even greater impact on the killer.
2 hours later.
So, how do you find our weather, Mr. Hex?
Suitable for the location.
You don't care for our city, do you?
If it were up to me, I'd burn it to the ground and add some salt to be sure nothing came back.
Perhaps in this particular circumstance, it would be best if I did the talking. There are likely to be very influential people in attendance.
May I take your coat, Mr. Arkham?
Yes, please.
Don't worry, I ain't staying long.
Hex, perhaps you should have waited outside.
If you truly wish to join our organization...
Are they friends of yours, John?
Oh no, this is unacceptable.
Colonel Hammersmith and Dr. Dupree, if you'll excuse me for a moment.
Do tell that man the war ended and his side lost.
Perhaps he was informed that this affair was a masquerade.
Come with me, now!
Good evening, Chief Cromwell. Quite a lovely turnout.
I want you both to leave immediately!
But I was invited by Mayor Cobblepot.
I'm revoking your bloody invitation, Arkham! That ain't very gentlemanly of you, Chief. And you were most certainly not invited.
We have reasons to believe the Gotham Butcher is here this evening.
Get out before I have you thrown out!
Good evening, Mr. Arkham.
Good evening, Mayor Cobblepot.
Where is he going?
To introduce himself, I'd imagine.
Who is your friend? Sir, I must make it plain. I take great offense at your uniform.
That's too bad. It's the only one that fits me.
Gentlemen, I apologize for these unwanted guests. They're just leaving.
Cromwell, you are acting strangely. I invited Amadeus. As for this other man...
The name's Jonah Hex.
Ah, the bounty hunter. I've heard you're raising hell in the darker parts of Gotham.
Sir, may I inquire as to the significance of your ring?
It indicates my consecrated affiliation with a group of like-minded individuals seeking the betterment of society.
Our organization has chosen Gotham as our focal point because we feel it has unlimited potential to rival the great cities of the world.
Not that we'd expect a frontiersman such as Hex to understand the clockwork of building a great city.
Let's get you home, Arkham. This ain't our kind of party.
Hex! You saw the rings?
Open your eyes and look around, Doc.
Oh, my lord. Dear God. Even Mills, the factory owner. Those rings are worn by some of the most powerful and wealthiest men in Gotham. What does it mean, Hex?
It means I was wrong. And things are gonna get a lot more dangerous for us.